Hi everyone, this is the tutorial for Blink Twice. My name's Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. To play the song the easiest, we need a capo on the 2nd fret. If you're in need of a capo, there is a link to one in the description, so feel free to check that out. However, digging in with the start of the song, that's when the main vocal part comes in, we have a finger picking part. You can use a plectrum for this, you'll get away with it, but I'm going to use my fingers. Now, using the capo as a reference, we're going to build an E minor chord, which is a 0, 2, 2, and then 0 on the remaining strings. What we're going to do is start off with the low E string, go up to 0 on the G string, then you have a slight pause, and then you go to the D string, which is fret 2, and go back and forth with that and the low E string. So we've got, and we do that twice for the E minor. It's really fast there, so I'll play it slower. Then change that to 3 on the A string, 2 on the D string, and slowly we play the same pattern, but now starting from the A string. And we'll only do that once for the C chord. Before putting your finger on fret 3 of the E string, 0 on the rest, and doing the same pattern again. E to the G, D, E, D. So those last two parts we've got. Slowly putting that together, and that is going to get you the first part of the song, which is the first verse. Now, after you've played through that 4 times, we have a pre-chorus, which is just the same chords again, so we'll just skip over that part, and we're going to go to the chorus. And just before I show you the chorus, which does play it differently, it's worth mentioning that if you want the chord chart for this, which has the full structure with all of the chords in the full order, as well as a sheet with the chords and lyrics matched up, let's say you want to sing or play along, and you need to know which chord goes with which word, head on over to Patreon, links are in the description for that, and you get everything wrote out for the price of a coffee by myself professionally, and yeah, saves you from trying to write it out or maybe try and memorize it and make a mistake. However, delving in with that chorus, we have the same chords, but we're going to start strumming. Now, let's talk about how we strum those chords. What we'll play is down, down, up, for each chord. Down, down, up, or if you prefer to count along, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. We'll do that twice for the E minor and once for the other chords. Now that is slower. On the actual track it's really, really fast. Now the C chord shape is similar to what we played in the finger picking part, but I'm adding my pointy finger to fret 1 on this B string. That will make the full C chord. And you'll notice I'm playing G major like this. Most people play G like this, but for this song it's going to be really useful to use that fingering, which is your ring finger on 3, 2 on the A, 3 on the high E string, because it frees up this finger to play fret 1 on the B string occasionally, and that'll turn the G chord into a G sus4 chord. And partway through, especially in the chorus, we'll utilise that G sus4 just to make it sound a little bit different at times, because we're repeating the same chords a bunch of times in this song, adding a bit of variety, and it makes it sound so much better, like this. On both those times, I used G sus4, well, all the way through the first time, and on the second time, I pulled it off, so I had part of a G sus4 to a G major. Like that. Now the rest of the song goes back and forth between the finger picking part and the strumming of the chorus. However, there is one part that is different, and that is the bridge section. So this is partway through the song, and the bridge starts off by sustaining the chords. All I mean by sustaining is that we let the chord ring out after we've played it once, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. In fact, the bridge is only 2 times round, so what I've just done there is the full bridge before it then links into the next part, which is another 4 times round the chorus. If you have the sheet with the chord chart, you can just easily follow this all the way through before it gets to an outro, and the outro is just the same 3 chords twice round. And there we go, a very nice song. Really enjoyed it, very straightforward to play. The only challenging part is that it is insanely fast. But yeah, with enough practice, you'll get there. I also want to say thanks to the people on the screen who are zooming by. Those are my active patrons. There were well over 100 of us now. The moment that this video goes live, they'll get access to that content for the price of a coffee. So absolutely a good deal in my opinion, because you get access to that and a bunch of other Myles Smith songs, a couple of Shaboozey songs, and well over 500 songs of the latest releases. So thanks to them, thanks to you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.